good news for Nigerian nurses. So the Nigerian Nurses and Midwifery Council have opened the portal for verification of nurses. This has been a topical issue because in the past almost 1 year, nurses have not been able to verify their licenses to be able to practice outside Nigeria. So this was hinged on actually a decision by the board or the council that the National Assembly had ordered them to stop the verification until the committee that was making inquiry into the nurses' migration out of Nigeria had concluded their report. This same committee, they came out to say, or the same National Assembly came out to say that if it was because of them that the board actually closed the portal for verification of nurses, this portal should be open. But it took the chairman of the council another 2 months before he implemented this decision. Congratulations to the nurses again of Nigerian descent who are practicing in this country and who have dreams of practicing abroad. This is a huge, huge step for you. Now, if you are a nurse who have been trying or wishing to practice abroad, talking of Saudi, talking of Europe, that is UK, mostly for Nigerian nurses, talking about Canada, talking about Australia, talking about the US, then this information is coming handy. I'll urge you to rush to the portal, that is the Nurses and Midwifery Council of Nigeria. Rush to the portal and register so that your license can be verified and you continue to pursue your dream. Now, if you have been stalled in pursuing your dream, this is the chance. Now, if your dream of processing your license and verifying it to practice either in Saudi or any of the countries in Africa, Europe, or America, then the chance is coming now. Please take advantage of this. Go to the Nurses and Midwifery Council website and register. Now, if you're just getting to understand that as a nurse, you could actually do your job outside this country, and you're interested to know more, I'm going to give you a hint about things you can do as a nurse to be able to practice in countries that will pay you much more money and give you much more job satisfaction if Nigeria is not giving you that. All right? So, for example, if you want to practice in the UK, you're a Nigerian nurse, either you have RN, that is, you've gone to the nursing school, spent 3 years and you've obtained a diploma, or you have a BNSC, that is Bachelor of Nursing Science, and you intend to do your work outside Nigeria, you can actually do so. Now, for the UK, if you want to go to the UK, you first of all will have to satisfy the English competency test. What does this mean? There are several of them. At least 2 have been recommended by the UK government for you to be able to work as a skilled worker in the UK. What this means is that you will have to take an English test. This could be the IELTS, IELTS, International English Language Testing System, or you have to take the OET. The English proficiency test could either be the IELTS, that is the International English Language Testing System, or the OET, which is the Occupational English Test. Any one of these is accepted by the UK Nursing and Midwifery Council. Once you've taken this and you've met the required scores, remember I'm going to talk about the required scores for a nurse wishing to practice in the UK for both OET and IELTS in one of my videos. Now, once you've met the requirement in the English proficiency test, you can then go on and register with the Nursing and Midwifery Council of the UK. But they now require you to have your license verified. So now, the Nursing and Midwifery Council of the UK will need a verification that you are a nurse that has trained and qualified in Nigeria. And this can only be gotten by the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria. Now you see why I was congratulating you, because the portal is now open. And what that means is that you can apply, pay the required amount, and then they will now verify your license and inform the Nursing and Midwifery Council of the UK that you are a nurse who has trained and is working in Nigeria. So after you completed all of the verification, You can now go ahead and take the computer-based test. Now, the computer-based test is going to test you on your skills as a nurse, what you learned in your school and what you've been doing in your practice. It's actually a basic test, and we'll talk about that in one of our videos as well. Now, once you've done all of this, then you can now go ahead, all right, and start looking for employment. Before now, agents used to help people get employment, but the UK have placed an embargo on countries that do not have sufficient health workers, and Nigeria is one of them. So you have to go on the job website and look for job yourself. Now, congratulations again, Nigerian nurses. Congratulations, everyone wishing to practice abroad as a nurse who has trained and is working in Nigeria. The chance has come. Please take it. Now, if you have enjoyed this video, if you have learned something from this video, we urge you to click on the subscribe button, subscribe, and then you get notifications from us anytime we drop a video on this kind of subject.